Hey everybody, what's going on? It is Jason with the Boardgame Mechanics, and today we're going to play through a few rounds of It's Bacon, or just Bacon, but it says it's, so I like to say it's Bacon. Again, if you want to see our full review, you can click the link on the video description. Otherwise, stick around here, and we'll get playing. Okay, so setting up on this is a little different. Each player is going to get, that's a bad example, let me move it. Each player is going to get 2 Bacon cards, which look like that, okay? And then depending on the number of players, you're going to take one of these cards. In a 4-player game, you're playing in teams. In a 6-player game, you're playing in teams. You'll use this side. In a 3- and 5-player games, it's individual. I've never played that, so I'm not going to talk about it, but you use this side, okay? So we're playing teams. These 2 are teams. These 2 are teams. Just like normal euchre, if you ever played that, it's who you sit across from. So these 2 are sitting across, okay? Then in a 4-player game, we're going to use 3 of the 4 suits, numbers 1 through 10. All right, so and then we're going to shuffle those up, deal them out evenly, and then everybody will have 2 Bacon cards. So you're basically going to have a little mini deck of cards, okay? Then you put all the Bacon off to the side, give a player the start player token, which is the skillet, and then stack up the number of the scoring tokens with the proper number of players on the back somewhere off to the side. I like to do it like that just because it works, okay? Now, the way this game works, this is a ladder climbing or shedding game, meaning you're trying to be the first player to get rid of your cards. And we're going to do that by playing different types of combos and specials from the cards in our hand, okay? So I'm not going to go into that too much. I'm just going to play and show you how it works. So this player's first. Now, the suits are teal, pink, and yellow. Now, the pictures are fantastic. We'll talk about that in components. But all we care about, for the most part, for these combos is numbers. There's a few that rely on specific numbers and color combinations, but they're all in the specials. As far as combos go, you just need numbers, okay? So what I'm going to do, on my turn, whoever's leading has to play a combo or a special, okay? And then I'll talk about what happens after that. So let's do, got a whole pile of cards. And the X's are wild. They can be any number, color that you want, okay? So let's see if I can do a plate. 2 3 of a kinds. Let's see if we can do it here. 3. Do I have 3 3s? Nope, already failed. So let's do this. 3 3. You probably wouldn't use your Bacon this early. I'm just trying to show you how the game works. Do I have 3 other numbers? That would be nice if I did. Yes, and then I have 3 4s. Okay, so I'm doing a plate. That is 2 consecutive triplets. So I have 3 3s, 3 4s, okay? That is that player's turn. Now they have a more manageable stack of cards. So we'll just put this here. So 2 3s, 2 4s, 1 wild. Now this player, they'll try to do the similar deal. They have to play, they can only play a plate. They can't play a different kind of combo. They can only play a plate, or they can play a special. Any special will trump any combo. But in order to beat this combo, they would need 3 4s and 3 5s, or something higher than what this player already played. So let's see if they can do it. Do I have 3 6s? 6, the number of the beast. I do not. Do I have 3 8s? I do not. All right, so they're going to try to do a special. I think I'm going to do a quad. I think I can get 4 numbers. Actually, let's do... It gets hard at the beginning here when you're trying to figure out stuff. Let's do... I have all the same number. Let's do this. 5, 6, 7. Dang. I'll use both. 8. 9. Again, shouldn't use your Bacon already, but I'm just trying to start. So I played a straight flush. 5 numbers of the same color. Okay? Use my 2 Bacon. Now, this is off the table. The plate's off the table. Now we're on to the straight flush. So in order to beat the straight flush, this player has to play a quint, a stretch flush, which is 6. This is a straight. A stretch is 6, or a hex, which is 6 of a kind. All right? So let's see what they have. I doubt they can do any of that. It'd be pretty sweet if they could, though. Ooh, we might be able to. I think we can. Let's see what we got here. So they're going to try it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, so they did a stretch. So they have their stretch. 6 of a kind, 6 in the same color. All right, they had to use a bacon. Now this player has to get a hex or they can't play, which is 6 of the same number. Whew, that's gonna be tough. Ooh, all right, all right. We're shooting all the bacon early. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so they played a hex of 10s. Now, nothing can beat a hex of 10s because 10's the highest number, and that's the highest thing. So now what happens is it would go back to this player. If they could beat it, they would beat it. If not, they say pass. They have to pass, they have to pass, they have to pass. It comes back to them. Everybody passed. All right, so what we always do when we play, we take our bacons out and just kind of sit them because I hate having to sort the bacons out later because it's obnoxious. All right, so 2 bacon here, and then 1 bacon here. All right, then this player, the player who had the highest combo or special of that round, gets to go first. So they're going to go ahead and play something else. And I think what they're going to do is they're going to do, let's do a run of 4. So they're going to do 1, 2, 3, actually I'll do a run of 5, 4, 5. Colors don't matter here, just numbers. Now they need to do 2 through 6 or pass. And they cannot do 2 through 6, so they will pass. Oh, maybe they can do a special. Can they do 4 of a kind? Or a run? Yeah, let's try it. They're gonna do straight flush 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so they did a straight flush. So they are now in the lead. This player, they need to beat a straight flush, which would be a quint, a stretch flush, or a 6 of a kind. And I don't think they can do it, so they're going to pass. And this player needs to beat that. And they're not going to do it, so they'll pass. Back to this player, they'll pass. So that player will win. Okay, now, one thing I didn't show you before. So this player wins the trick, or that turn. When you're playing teams, the player that wins the combo or special gets to determine who on the team gets to go first. So they could go first, or they could let this player go first, because there is some advantage in that. And they have less cards, so they're going to actually let this player go first. All right, so let's see here what we got. And they're going to do 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, there you go. So straight run, a run of 5, not a straight run of 5. Okay. So this player has to play a run of 5 if they have one. They do not, and they can't play a special. They don't have a lot of cards. This player cannot. So part of the issue with playing a bunch of runs is you get down to this section and you don't have a lot of cards to play. So this player hasn't done anything, so they need to do something. Can they do a 5 of a kind? No. Can they do a quad? 1, 2. They have no bacon. 1, 2, 3. Nope, they cannot do anything either, so they will pass. All right, so this player gets to go first. They're going to just keep going first. Their teammate has less cards, so they're going to do they're going to do a run of 3. No, actually, they're going to just play a 1. So for their card, they're just going to lay a 1. Now this player has to play a single card to beat a 1, and they will do a 6. Again, you can always play a special, but everybody's okay with the 1 right now. They'll play a 7. Will this player be able to play something? Will they? Will they? Can they play 4 of a kind? Cannot. Man, this person's hand stinks. They'll do a 9. So they'll play a 9. So now 10 is the only thing that can win, or a special. This player doesn't have a 10. But Yeah, they'll pass. This player will pass. This player will pass, and done. All right, so they win. They get a lead. They're actually going to lead because they haven't done anything. They need to get some of the cards out of their hand, and they're only going to be able to do that by leading. It's even rough, I think. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you can never play more than 6 cards. I didn't say that, but it hasn't come up yet. So they played a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we are on run of 5. Can you beat a run of 5? Cannot, but they can't do anything, so they'll pass. Run of 5. Nope, they'll pass. Run of 5. Nope, and no specials. All right, so they're good. They'll let this player lead. And this player will lead a pair of 2s. Okay, so we will go here. They need a pair. They can't have a pair of 1s, but that doesn't work, so they pass. I have a pair of 7s. I will go ahead and play that. That's my partner, but I'm going to play over them anyway. I think it's okay. And they have a pair of 8s here, so they're going to drop a pair of 8s. Back to this player. Can't play. This player. Can't play. This player. They only have a pair of 8s, so they have to pass. All right, so this player wins it. They're going to let their partner go first. So their partner will play 2 1s. All right, then to me, I have 2 8s, or this player has 2 8s. This player has 2 9s. This player has nothing. 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 All right, so the 2 9s win it. And they're going to pick themselves to go first. Let me get rid of all these cards here. Because that will put them as the first player out. And I'll explain these in a second. All right, so they're out. So that's a single 7. This player has a single 9, which they'll play. This player cannot play. And that player cannot play. So single 9 wins it. They'll let their partner go first by playing... Actually, yeah, they'll let the partner go first by playing a 5. They will play a 6. This player will play a 9. Comes back to this player. They got nothing. They got nothing. So 9 wins it. They'll go first because their partner's already out. And they will play... Can't do a run of 2, so they'll play a 5. And then they'll do nothing. They'll do nothing. So they win that one. They get a lead. So they will take number 2. All right. And that's can be the end of the round. Because it's not going to matter. Because the one team got both the first and second place tokens. And I'm going to tell you how that scores. So the way this scores is only the team that gets the first place token can win. Okay? Can score points. So they don't get any points for going out first. They're going to get points for everybody else in their team that goes out. So for example, their partner went out second. They get 4 points. So they would take the 4 bacon. And they now have 4 bacon. We're trying to get 8 bacon to win the game. All right. So with all that said and done, we would grab our 2 bacon cards. This would pass to the lowest score player to the left. So right here. And then we'd put all these back. We'd shuffle it up. And we would keep going. We're going to play like that till somebody gets to 8 points. 8 pieces of bacon, I should say. All right. So again, that is it. That's the team game. I'm not sure how to play the individual game. I think it's the same. You just try to score by yourself. And there's no team play, which makes sense. So if you want to see our full review, you can click the link in the video description. Otherwise, thanks for watching. And as always, keep gaming.